That button. There we are.
Check this out. Wow.
Yeah. This is Dietrich Bonhoeffer, which you all know, laid down his life for the gospel. He could have stayed in New York. He didn't have to go back to Germany. But he knew that he had a mission, and he knew who he served, who his boss was. And it cost him his life. We have a hard time pulling into that. And I think that comes out very clearly in the book. One of the analogies that Francis Chan used was, if I asked you to watch an Ironman triathlon with me, how many of you would like to do that? And then he said, well, how many of you would like to enter the Ironman triathlon with me? Not so many takers. And I think it's the same way when it comes to being crucified with Christ. But the scripture record is clear. To come to Jesus can cost you your life.
At the very beginning, that's actually step one.
Yeah.
Give up your life, step one.
Yeah. And we don't get told that. I was told that if I came to Jesus Christ, everything would be wonderful. Yeah. And, a lot of things did become wonderful. But all hell also broke loose. Literally. And I wasn't ready for that. But I didn't let it take me out. And God didn't let it take me out because he had his hand on me. We have to understand that there is a sacrifice. And that sacrifice is one that we make. If we're going to live for Christ, if we're going to call ourselves Christians, it's a big step. But it's a serious step. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Where are you going to spend eternity? I'm going to spend eternity in the presence of the living God, surrounded by angels, surrounded by all the people that went before me. Who's your favorite author? Who's your favorite gospel writer? Can you imagine sitting on the steps and talking with the Apostle Paul? We're just talking with your grandfather. But that's all available to us. Are you crucified with Christ? As we break, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we break into our groups?
I'll probably have something later, but I think just breaking into groups and talking about the things in this chapter that got our attention or spoke to us, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
7.
7. Okay. Who wants to be number 1?